Here's an example. You drive at 100 kilometers an hour for 10 minutes and 50 kilometers an hour for 20 minutes. What is your average speed over that time? And note that 100 plus 50 over 2 is 75 kilometers per hour is not correct, because you're spending longer going at 50 kilometers per hour than 100, so it gets weighted more. So the correct solution is you have to figure out the distance, total distance traveled divided by total time. So we're going to have to split this motion into segments. Now d1 would be the distance you travel when you're going at 100 kilometers per hour for 10 minutes, and d2 would be the distance you go going 50 kilometers an hour for 20 minutes. So we have v1 is d1 over t1, v2 is d2 over t2, and the total distance is the sum of d1 plus d2. The total time is t1 plus t2. It's going to be half an hour, I think, 10 plus 20 minutes. And the average speed is the total distance divided by the total time, so d1 plus d2 over t1 plus t2. So now we need to figure out those d1s and d2s. So we can use d1 is v1 times t1, and let's actually convert t1 to hours. So the way we do that is we set up 10 minutes times something which is hours over minutes, and so that the minutes cancel. That's 1 hour 60 minutes. So we end up with 0.16667 hours. So multiplying 100 kilometers times that many hours is 16.667 kilometers. As for d2, it's 50 kilometers per hour multiplied by that 20 minutes. Again, we're going to convert minutes to hours, and we end up with also 16.667 kilometers. It's kind of coincidental. So when we add d1 plus d2, you get twice that, which is 33.333 kilometers. And your average speed is d over t. That's that many kilometers divided by half an hour. So 33 divided by 0.5 ends up being 66.667 kilometers per hour. Rounding to two significant figures, I get 67 kilometers per hour.